Hey, good evening, and welcome to the Daytona 500 live. I thought the race would be over by now, and the coverage would have been over, but no, it's been a big rain delay today. There's been a long lane delay, plus a second short lane delay, and now they just finished stage two. They just started the final stage, which right now shows that Carson Hulsiver's in the lead, um, with 65 laps to go. Uh, The only thing I don't like about this stage, I don't mind the stages. Um, I just don't like the long stage cautions. That's the only thing I don't like. I think that's something that NASCAR needs to look into. Like certain situations, like short tracks, I can forgive it because it's so short of a lap. It won't take too much time as far as, and that will actually speed up. There'll be like few less laps you have to do on green. But I think on, especially drafting tracks like Daytona, Talladega, now Atlanta, the way it's shaped, it's like more of a drafting style race. That's those type of races you really, in my opinion, really need to say, okay, we're gonna show you the check green and white checker. Don't slow down. Just keep like going. That's the end of stage two. We're gonna go right to stage three. We'll worry about scoring and stuff. All the teams will know they have computers and they'll figure it out who got what. But anyway, this is like my kind of review of some of how the race went. We got two people came in. Y'all say hello. You see, I'm on my phone checking stats, so I'm trying to do this on the fly here. Let's see, it will let me do it. Go back to stage one. That was won by Joey Logano. It seems like again for like the next gen car has been 2022, and it seems like since that new generation of car, it's practically been Ford leading most of the race. Now, however, it doesn't necessarily mean that a Ford's going to win, but it is seem like now, at least since this new bodies come out, well, they did win in 22. Chevrolet's won the last two, but they were there at the end. But even with the new Ford Mustang body last year, they were pretty good last year. This is the second year with the Dark Horse Mustang for the Gen 7. And I think they've done really well. Toyota's made some changes to their car. Bubba Wallace has been near the front almost all day. Chase Elliott's been near the front all day. Who else has been near the front? Ricky Stenhouse Jr., even Corey would join the end of the first stage. Second stage was pretty much almost a Team Penske domination on Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, like I said, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman. Those are the main players. But we still got some new players coming now. We had Todd Gilliland's been running well. Chris Buescher did well this this past stage. Eric Jones has been running well. Joey Logano had some issues, came out from a lap down, finished eighth. Actually, he has a really strong car. Bubba Wallace, he's been near the top 20 almost all race long. And even Kyle Busch with a little bit of issues. They got caught up in a little mini big one, was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 car wreck has been the biggest crash so far all night, which was just a little over an hour ago. And then Ryan Blaney just won the second stage. So we're going to stage three. Just we're 5 laps into it now. We should be almost done with this caution. Right now that I'm watching the TV, I can't show you TV because I don't want to get blocked by YouTube. But the results as of right now, the top, I'll give you the top 10 is Ryan Blaney first, Dale Wall second, Austin Cindric third, Kyle Busch fourth, my driver Chase Elliott fifth, Jimmy Johnson, what a recovery he's gone through all day. He's up to sixth, Kyle Lawson seventh, Chris Buescher eighth, Aaron Jones ninth, and then William Byron 10th. I guess the best of who I think should be up there towards the end of the race. Like Michael McDowell's been doing good most of the race. He's in 20th. Some of the notables like Chase Briscoe was on the pole. He's 25th, still on the lead. Like Denny Hamlin's 27. Now Joey Logano's back to 31st. He'll find his way back up before the end of the race. So anyway, that's a little quick review of so far what's been going on with the Daytona 500. about 64 laps to go. So I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. I did go see the Captain America movie. That was really good. I like that the Falcons now the Captain America. It took a little while to get into it, but I will say Harrison Ford did a heck of a job as the President of the United States and as the Red Hulk. So y'all pay attention for that one of that part of the movie because I can't spoil all of it. But there's a scene, you know how they have the credits and they have the extra scene. There's pay attention, stay towards the end and pay attention to that final scene. There's talks. I read a little bit on the internet afterwards. That final extra scene that they show you at the end of the movie, a lot of times in the credits, especially in the Marvel DC movies, it's gonna start to set up what the next allegedly Avengers movie is gonna be. The Doomsday has something to do with the last scene, or at least what's maybe coming from that. So yeah, just pay attention. If you go see that movie, I think you'll really enjoy it. So like I said, I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope everything goes well for you all and your families. We'll be on here till we'll say 9. I'm thinking at 9:15. Could be a little earlier depending on how many people show up, how many people actually participate. It's good you're coming online, but at least say hello. Don't just go on here for 2 seconds later you're gonna drop out. That's why I ended the last stream a little earlier than I normally would do it, is because of that. So that's cool. You say you're seeing it, but say hello. I'm taking time out of my Sunday night. I could be just concentrating watching the rest of the race. I could actually be watching. I don't know. They have it on multi-view. I have YouTube TV for 2 more weeks. I'm going to check to see if they would have it on multi-view, and maybe because they don't have it on multi-view. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be at least another 45 minutes to an hour before this race is going to be over with. I don't think I'll be on that long, but because I have a Zoom call at 9:30, so I'm going to try to get this live done before then, so I have enough time to rest the voice for a few minutes. So try to defer the fourth person that jumped on, but they didn't want to say nothing. So please, when you come on, say hello. Don't be afraid to say something. I let my social media know on Facebook that I'm just starting the live stream, so I hope you guys will come on, say something. Yeah, I'm gonna read the group as of today. I just had to make my first. Sorry. Yeah, that's my first decision that I had to make today. It was a tough one. I did go to my church today. It was like a little over 1 year anniversary when I first went to that church. It's not a bad church, but at the end of the day, I didn't feel like that was the right church for me. So in the long run, there was certain things were going on behind the scenes. Oh, hi, we got someone that came on. Go ahead and say hello. Let me say hello my own self. Let me start the chat. So at least if I have to start it, somebody else will hopefully say something. Oh, we're about 60 laps left of the Daytona 500. That's what you're coming in for. Right now, Bubba Wallace is in the lead. So if he hangs on here, I know on the NASCAR.com it's going to say Daryl Wallace, but he might be referred to as Bubba Wallace. No, this is my composition book. I do a NASCAR fantasy league, so I got all the drivers, all the picks. So I have to pay attention to that while I'm still doing the stream. So it's not easy multitasking. And I'm gonna tell you right now, these pushes are gonna get more and more aggressive as we get closer to the end of the race. Um, Things are gonna start ramping up, and they haven't really had a big one. They had a 10 car one around lap 71, about 70 laps ago. But last year again, we had a mini big one. We had like a 5 to 7 car crash earlier in the race, and then we ended up having a bigger one later on with like 18 to 19 cars and about 7 to 8, like 7 to 10 of those. With back when they had the old damaged vehicle policy, couldn't return. Now, this year they got rid of it. I believe you only get one really shot to fix up the car and get up to minimum speed. But after that, you can make some minor repairs as the race goes along. But at some point, if you fall below minimum speed or you can get another accident or something, maybe too much damage to continue, yeah, they're not going to let you back in the race. So that's one. I like this no more damage vehicle policy. It's kind of like back in the day when I used to watch NASCAR. You get in an accident, you can go have a chance to fix it. My only thing is, yeah, I think it's good you only get one really good shot. So that, yeah, so take your time. You might be 30, 40 laps down, but if you get it fixed enough, you don't have to worry about debris coming off and stuff. You don't have to rush. You can't like bolt stuff off on the car like you used to because of cost saving. That's one of the things you can't do. But you could cut pieces away, tape as best as you can. You could tape on stuff. I wonder if you could start bolting stuff on the side again. I don't know that when you allowed to do that yet. I don't have the rule book, so maybe at some point I get a subscriber who's really knowledgeable about the NASCAR rule book. Maybe they'll let me know in the future stream. Oh yeah, just to let you know, we are going to be doing another racing stream later on this season. During Memorial Day weekend, I call it Speed Sunday. That's during the Indy, Monaco Grand Prix, Indianapolis 500, Coke 600. So probably the live stream will probably be sometime during the 600. Looks like it's not a bad time to do it because the race starts at 6:30. So maybe on a 7 o'clock. Maybe I'll be on for like an hour of the race, and it's on Amazon Prime Video. So I'm looking forward to see how Prime's going to do their coverage. CW looks pretty decently good. I'm not a big fan of the way Fox Sports 1 is doing it, but I do like the fact at least Big Fox, they're doing a good job with the coverage of the 500. So that's good. I will admit. I think it's a little bit better than it was last year. I do like the graphics of the scoreboard. I thought it's pretty much the same, but just a little bit of a twist for how they did it last couple of years. So I do appreciate that. And they're using some of the old school ways. If you change the position, you have the arrow going up, and there's a red arrow going down. I know CBS used to do that, but that's towards the end of the lap. Now I didn't know they did it like live at that moment. I had to go back and watch some old 500s back when CBS did it. But I like the fact that some of the new technologies caught up. Oh, anyway, anybody was cheering for Ariel Castaneda's a special wild card entry. He's down in 39th. I think they call it a night. I'm not sure. Maybe they're gonna try to fix it, maybe get back out there, at least get some laps in. But since they're not really gonna get a lot of points. I don't think they're really gonna get any points. They're not really getting a lot of money, except maybe from the sponsor. Maybe NASCAR will give them a few dollars to that team. But outside of that, no. I don't think I see him coming back. So this has been one of the more competitive 500s, at least in the new Gen 7 era. I had to compare to every one. I mean, last year's was good. 23 was straight, I think that was a tad more of a wreck fest. 22 was really good because you had that little mini big one at the beginning. You had the borderline big one towards the end of that race, and you had another mini one a small mini one after the race is over. But it was very competitive like this. We had a lot of different leaders. And ironically, most of the people now, at least in the top, I want to say top 7, 8, 9 of them, was mostly had something to do with how the finish went in the 2022 race with Bubba Wallace, Cedric Elliott. I want to say Bush was near the front, unless he got caught up towards the end. Um, People like Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher. There were a lot of big names even then was going for the win back in 22. So I would highly recommend. I think that's the best 500 to me since the Gen 6 was the first year of it. Gen 7. When y'all go on YouTube, check out the 2022 Daytona 500. That was almost very historic because I went second at the time. That could have been Bubba Wall's second straight drafting track win because they count Atlanta. That's what I want. Drafting style race win, and he'll been the first African American to win the 500. And it would be ironic, as we're talking about Michael Jordan Racing 2311, if Bubba Wallace, Wiley Herbst, or Tyler Reddick wins, especially this touring NASCAR. Can you imagine in victory lane, not necessarily the track, they sometimes they do the winner interview now at the start finishing line, but when they do pull that car in, I'm gonna be very curious. They're gonna who if they're gonna represent for NASCAR be not say be lucky to give him the trophy, but I remember when the Deflategate happened and Roger Goodell was like, this is kind of weird. I gotta give the Pete that allegedly cheated a week or two earlier to win the Super Bowl, the trophy. It's gonna be the same equivalent. Now you have 23-11. Now with Bubba Wallace just took the lead. You can imagine if that would have they win and they're in the middle of a lawsuit with NASCAR. Can you imagine how much news comes? It'd be good for the sport in a sense because then we get a lot of talk about it. I think especially if Bubba Wallace wins, I would not be surprised if Shannon Sharp mentioned something about it first take, because really, unless somebody really does something crazy, they don't do a lot of talking on NASCAR and ESPN, at least in the last decade, especially on certain shows. I mean, they'll still bring on Sports Center here and there, but like tonight, I know they're going to mention something tonight on ESPN Sports Center after this race is over. But I think it's going to be interesting to me. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. I grew up a Bill Elliott fan. This is my 40th year being a NASCAR fan. I started watching racing to my first remembrance back in 1985. I picked Mario Andretti for my first ever favorite drivers, and Bill Elliott, and then I think in Formula One was Alan Prost, and I want to say I think I did say a drag race. And I like that Red Gooding car. I thought Gooding was a cool name, Bob Gooding. Yeah, so that's what that was pretty cool for the first year. So being a NASCAR fan, this is my 41st NASCAR season. It's a very interesting sport because people like my skin color, even back when I first cheered for it, that's not a sport a lot of people of the African American community was cheering for. I mean, they were starting to slowly get there with the talks of Willie T. Ribbs was going to do a race here and there in the mid to late 80s. So that got the African Americans' attention. But when you start seeing people when I was like junior high, especially in the beginning of high school, you start wearing racing jackets. You see wearing Dale Earnhardt jackets, Jeff Gordon jackets. I saw somebody wear a Bray Elliott jacket. Somebody wear Kellogg's. I think somebody had a candy one first, especially when Skittles first came out. M&M's came out with racing jackets. I think they still had some alcohol ones, but I think my school wasn't as bad or strict with that. You have to wear at your own discretion. And they pick and choose who they want to yell at. In life, they pick and choose who gets away with stuff more than others. So this has got to be the one. This is one of the most competitive 500 I've seen in a long time. Having 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2 wide, 3 wide, especially. So this long of a time is awesome. All right, so we're getting some people here and there. So y'all say hello as you come in. Say hello. Hit the like button. If you're new, check out the channel. Hello. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed the race or maybe even watching the NBA All-Star game. I'll probably switch that as soon as the race is over, at least after they do the winners interview. Um, I, I love that Michael Jordan commercial about being unbannable. It's interesting now with Bubba Wallace being the lead with the number 23. Um, I think now. Oh, by the way, I didn't really mention this in the Super Bowl. If I did, I probably would go back and watch it. I don't like to listen to my own voice. Sometimes I'd be like sometimes I cringe, but it is what it is. So forgive me. God made me this voice. I can't really do a lot to fix it at this stage of my life. But I think the Kendrick Lamar, and I've seen reactions to it because it's been a little over a week, so I had time to see some of the reactions on YouTube. It is crazy. They said that's one of the most rewatched Super Bowl performances, halftime shows in history, was Kendrick Lamar. Whether you liked it or hated it, it's one of the most rewatched ones in history. I think they say it's the most streamed or rewatched. I think it's the fastest ever to get to like 100 million watches. Now it's borderline depending on whose channel is doing reactions and the actual video. They're getting close to almost a billion watches. That's almost one. That's a 1/8. That's pretty much 1/8 of the Earth's population has saw Kendrick Lamar in some way, shape, or form in the last 7 days. That's saying a lot. Um, and he swept the Grammys. I think just before the Super Bowl performance, he swept the Grammys. He pretty much got all the awards. He won everything, every category. He was 5 for 5. Um, and then on top of that, now you're in a situation um, with the whole Drake thing. You know, supposedly with the lawsuit, but he played. They're not like us. So suppose he wasn't allowed to put those rumors. They didn't want him to play because of the lawsuit. But Kendrick's like, not believe that pretty much. And when he say, hey Drake, say Drake, and he did that little turn his head, looking right at the cameras and smile, like that little devious smile. I know he did something, but I didn't really 100% picked up on it. I was like, oh, should he say Drake? But when I saw the reactions today, like a week later, they had a lot of reaction videos to it. And when they point out, especially with the A minor, it was like everybody was saying A minor. I did what I was doing. And then they had Serena Williams, Seawalker, supposed Drake dated her at one point before, or at least allegedly before she got with the tennis player, or when the tennis player and her had a little bit of a break in their relationship. That's what her and Drake was starting to go together, or at least rumor was starting to do that. And oh, hi, how you doing? Hope you don't forget to say hello. Don't be afraid to say hello. Um, it's good to have you on here. And now they disappear again. I hate when people do that. You know, I mean, I say hello. At least I'm not gonna be rude. Um, at least I give people minutes or two to do what they gotta do. It's good if I'm doing my stream now before like the iceberg does his. I know I'll not say David B talks or Stop's gonna do this or even Black Flags Matter. Um, I emailed Griff Dog the other day. These are all like very popular NASCAR streamers, like even IDK player to a degree. To a degree, I don't really watch a lot of his stuff anymore. Um, in fact, I didn't like the way he was rude about me coming back because I know I haven't done much of his stuff the last few years. Um, yeah, so I guess I'll mention during this live stream, but I'm gonna probably do it again when I do my quarterly update at the end of next month. I'm working on trying to start a new segment for the show. Not necessarily for the podcast, but I'm gonna probably do it as a little separate project. And depending on how this Zoom call goes tonight, I'm gonna try to start it by March, maybe no later than April. It's going to be called Stewart Conversations. I'm going to interview different people from different parts of the country, not world, who's been doing just regular everyday people who've been doing great stuff in the community, great stuff in their businesses, maybe their own podcasts, and then all different things. And we're going to have like a nice conversation. They'll be posted on YouTube maybe once or twice a month. So that's something I am looking forward to trying to get that up and running. I'm trying to do see if I could do a way and record the interviews through Zoom and then upload it on YouTube, but I don't know how to do that yet. I'll have to probably have to experiment with it. I can't spit out words right now. That's pitiful. It must be a long week. I can't spit out certain words. Don't you hate that when you try to say certain words or phrases that you want to get out of your mouth? It's like, oh man, I hate doing that. I don't know why we do that. I don't know if anybody's ever figured out why. Well, somebody in the chat let me know, or somebody let me know why we do that. I'm like curious. I'm a very curious guy to a degree. I don't know, I would say like curious George, but I'm kind of like curious about different things, why certain things work a certain way, like why this, what's the reason behind this, stuff like that. I like to learn and know and knowledge and ask questions. So that's one of the reasons why I like doing this. So we're almost halfway done with the stream. We have some people come in and out here and there, but they're not. Oh, they come up with Formula One movie. It's like Lush, but we'll see. So this should be interesting. Yeah, I might go see that movie. That's June 27th. That's just before 4th of July. I probably will go see that. They not like us. And that's right. That's a first. Oh, we got a caution. No wreck. So it looks like Bubba Wallace is in the lead. No, I got a minute. I gotta check my phone. I gotta check certain stats. So you gotta give me a minute because it's part of my league, so I have to check. 14 laps led. Blaney's 22. Byron 9 laps led. Chase Elliott also 37. Michael McDowell with 4. Alex Bowman with 11. Joey Logano with 43. Still has the most. Corey with Joey with 3. Ty Dillon with 3. Noah Grayson led 2 laps. Constant Holzapford did led 1. Everybody else in the back hasn't. Still a good amount of drivers had led at least 1 lap today. So that's pretty good. I mean, if that makes it competitive. But I will say right now, at least in the top dozen, the cars you guys want to watch out for, because this right now, everybody can make it the rest of the way on fuel from this point on. So there ain't going to be no more fuel saving. And then was it a little fuel saving? That's out of the window now. Now, however, they only can go between 42 to 46 laps. So what I would say is they're going to get a fully pack of fuel, but do not be somebody might do a little fuel saving in the beginning because the last 22, 23, 24, at least the last 4 Daytona 500s or 5, no, 4 of the last 5 has gone to overtime. That means a green light checker. So just because you can make it now, you can make it to the advertised distance, but I'm wondering they're gonna pack it full of fuel to go that 42 to 46 lap lane. So it'll be about 44 laps. We'll be at 37 to go. I mean, that would be enough to get you at least to 1 overtime, for sure. If you could save during caution laps. Oh, we got 2 people. Y'all say hello. A nice, like, finally been talking on and off for 29 minutes and hardly anybody said anything. And now we got 2 people. Give y'all a hand for y'all coming in. So I want to thank you guys for coming in. I know my voice can be a little aggravating, but I can't do much about it unless I could put something in AI and make me sound like somebody else. Then that would be cool. But otherwise, don't be afraid to say hello in the chat. Say something. I don't want to be all the one doing the talking. I could get aggravating. We still got one. So say hello in the chat. give it a thumbs up. Let's at least get one thumbs up. That'll be good. If I get at least one thumbs up, I'll be happy. I don't know why I put it in entertainment. I'm talking about sports. I'm talking about a little bit about the Captain America movie, a little bit of Valentine's Day. I gotta do a better job how I'm gonna categorize the video so I can get more people to watch it. That's probably one of my next things I gotta learn on YouTube. Because there's a way once you upload videos, you can figure out what categories you want them in. I have to figure out because most of my videos, especially the podcast, is mostly leaning more towards motivational stuff. Like sometimes I'll talk about different topics here. There's some fun stuff, but 9 out of 10 of the shows gonna be about motivational stuff. So I got to figure out what category will best fit that. And then once I figure that out, I can upload it to that category. And maybe it'll give me a better chance to get more people to watch it. And if you always subscribe, you'll help spread the word about this channel. We're almost at 160. So my goal is to get to 200 subscribers by Easter Sunday. Excuse me, which is like a little over 60 days from now. So I have to average 20 subscribers a month, which is doable in 60 days. I could do if I can get to 40, I'll be if I can get to 200, that's gonna be great because that'll be 1/5 of the way for me to become monetized, and that's hoping that'll be the goal by end of 2027. I'm looking at a little over a 2-year target date. How I want to get that done to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think some people say once you get to 200, it gets not say easier, but now you're starting to really be like, whoa, what's this guy doing getting 200 subscribers? And now he's over 20,000 views, which that's enough. That's the other goal is to get to over 20,000 total views by Easter. I want to do it by my birthday, which is May 31st. That would be nice. If I can hit one of the goals no later than my birthday, that would be fun. That would be a great birthday present for me this year. And I know I got the right people listening and want to listen to what I have to say. And that makes me ultimately feel good. We just lost some people. Oh, one came back. Let's see, what question can I ask? How was your Valentine's Day? Did you have whoever's watching right now? Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Did you end up doing something fun for Valentine's Day? Did you work? Did you have the day off? Did you go out? Did you just stay home? Let me know what you did. So I'll tell you what I did for Valentine's Day. I worked from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then I got home, took a quick shower, got changed, put a nice shirt, nice decent shirt, decent pants. Tie looked real quickly, but I was trying to do it in a little bit of hurry. Went to BJ's restaurant. Good burgers, by the way. If you haven't ate at BJ's, I would highly recommend it. And then I went to go see Captain America, a Brave New World movie. And then from there, then I went home. Actually stayed up, I forgot what I watched. I watched the end of the truck race. I watched the end of it. I watched the encore. I don't remember. I watched something for a few minutes, and I turned off the TV and went to bed a little earlier than normal. It looks like they're about to go back to green right now with 36 laps to go. No, 35 to go. I'm sorry. I'm losing count here by one. Because on my phone they have the NASCAR scoring right there. So it's like a couple seconds ahead. So we'll see what happens. Nope. And that's something I will be continuing to do better at is comment on your videos. That's one of my new goals and pledges is when you guys make new videos. If you have a YouTube video, you make your videos. I think I mostly subscribe to everybody who's subscribed to me. So when I see your videos start popping up from now on, Not only am I going to take a look at it, I don't know if I'll watch the whole film, but I'll watch some of it. Then I'll give a quick encouraging comment. Good job. Or I like this song, especially with shorts. I'll probably say something nice about your shorts. So you can expect more of that coming. So it looks like the pushing is getting a little more aggressive now. Yeah, you can start. It's starting to ramp up even just before that last caution. I guess for debris or whatever. I don't have the sound on, so I can't wait to tell you what to do. I'm assuming because it was not really no crashing. I didn't see no cars getting messed up, so I would say some type of debris caution fell off somebody's car. At least one of the ones that was a little bit damaged, and I think something fell off. But I will say this though. Oh, we got a car coming back now out of the pits. Um, all right. So it looks like the two Penske cars are 1 and 2. Kyle Busch is in third with his teammate Austin Dillon in fourth right now. If anybody knows NASCAR in the last 20 years, well, this is 21st season, but it's his 20th attempt for Kyle Busch to finally win the Daytona 500. And that would be a great story right there. Just like Dale Earnhardt did in 1998 when he 20 years of trying of frustration, that famous call with Mike Joy did his first Daytona 500. It's ironic when people take over booths. Seems like we the first time or two they got some really iconic calls. Like except for the Alan Bestwick one in 2002 wasn't bad. I prefer his 2004 Daytona 500 call. The Ken Squire 1979 one was very classic. Like I said, the Mike Joy 2000, the 2000, no, oh yeah, 1998. I'm sorry, the 1998 one. I mean, when he went to Fox was very legendary. The 2001 call. I think Bill Weber did the 06 500. I thought that was well done. It's Harvick 2007 when Fox went back to being the exclusive station now has been for a long time. There's been some iconic calls, and of course, like I said, I can't put the sound on the race right now because I'm not trying to get copyright striked. But I will say this though, when I play it back in a little bit, they're probably going to upload the finish in probably about if we're averaging 45, if we're averaging 47 seconds a lap at 30, so 3/4 of that's about 25 minutes. So I'll say 25 to 30 minutes. This race is over as long as it stays green the rest of the way. Which I don't know the way they're bump trapping right now. I don't foresee not having at least another caution. Ooh, you can tell now with 30 to go, these bumps are going to get more aggressive. These drivers are getting more and more aggressive. I'll tell you, this is the generation of the most aggressive driver. I know a lot of people can say that after every certain amount of years, like every 10 to 15 years, you can say, oh, these people are more aggressive than the 80s people. 90s was starting to really get lamped up, but not like this. I say by mid to late 2000s until now, the way they really sidetrack. I mean, when Earnhardt was in it, and a lot of the older guys were still in it until like 2006, 2007, they would do it, but they do it so respectedly. Now it's just almost like since that little generation went through, and now you still got the older that generation with the Logano's, Jimmy Johnson still on here, and then the Keselowskis. And so they really start to fit. Even Kyle Busch to agree. They really, I'm talking about people after in this race was back in Hamlin. They really figure out, okay, this is how we got to aggressively side draft, somewhat aggressively block. Like Ricky Stenhouse, when he came in like 2010, 2011 for his first attempt, he was starting to one of the first really modern day ones, like with him and Keselowski. They started to figure out within a couple these drafting races, like, ooh, I could try this and maybe get away with it more. Even when Keselowski won in '09 when he had the Gen 5 car, then the car tomorrow, he did some aggressive stuff that really now eh, is like, I'm not gonna say universally accepted, but it's kind of universally understood. I'm telling you right now, I think unless you really, I think Kyle Busch is saving just a little bit. I, do, mm, I know they got the cars full of fuel, so I know they got enough to go to the end. But because right now on the TV, Kyle Busch is, well, now he's full of throttle, but there was some of them with only like 85, 90% on the gas pedal. So maybe they are saving just a little bit. So if they're thinking they might go to overtime, the green light checker, they'll have enough fuel for the overtime. And I didn't realize we're only 20 to, yeah, because only 20 minutes left. It'll be about five, yeah, 15 more, a little, only less than 20 minutes. This stream has to end because I have to get ready for this Zoom call, and that's about how much time is left. So I'll probably stay to the end of the race as long as it doesn't go caution, because based on the amount of lap speed and how many laps are left, you're looking at between 15 to 20. That's about how much longer I got. But again, I have to consider, did that person, the person I'm waiting to find out what the heck's going on, did they do their part and leave me the thing? Because I need enough time. Now I got enough battery. I could do it on my phone. I'd rather do the Zoom call on the computer, but it's okay. I'm not gonna do too long of a Zoom because I probably want to watch at least the finals of that little special free on free tournament they're doing at All's on Sunday. I'm just checking something while we're doing that. Anybody got any questions? Anything you want to say? Um, boy, this is gonna be interesting. I hate feeling tired when I got other stuff in my mind. Um, it's like it's weird. It's like I'm not like physically tired per se. I'm just like a little more mentally tired when you have a lot of stuff you're thinking about at the same time. You're just trying to get through the day and just be ready for the next day. And it's just sometimes it's easier said than done when you know that, especially with decisions you have to make. So just forgive me a little bit. I'm not saying I'm not my normal happy go lucky stuff, but sometimes I just need I had to make that tough decision just because to get rid of some people because I don't want to say I'm disingenuous for saying this, but I just feel like I just would rather be with an organization of people that would appreciate me for me, and I don't feel like I have to change. And I don't mean change in a bad way, but I think sometimes you feel like no matter what you do or say, you can't win. And I feel like that with the people I had to drop today. It was like I was happy to be a part of that group slash organization for just a shade over a year. But I think it's time for me. I need to go another different direction, and I need to find another place of worship from what I believe in my higher power. So I need to feel another place that I can feel like I'm welcome, I'm loved, but I also feel like I can be a part of something. I can help minister, be part of a ministry that actually will appreciate my input, will actually appreciate the hard work I want to bring into the commitment, the time I'm willing to sacrifice and make it. To be a part of it, be a good team, have good teamwork, which was our word of the day on our meeting today, Toastmasters, to show people I can be a good teammate and do good teamwork. But that last church or whatever didn't allow me to do it. And I think sometimes it's better to know now than later type of thing. So I know a year is a lot to invest in a church or an organization, um, but like I said, you don't feel like you're not growing in the way that you should be growing. I think it's time for me to move on. And it was tough because I didn't want to tell the pastor that because that would have been like, and he said anything I could do to help, which is good. I mean, I'm still gonna have a friendship with him outside the church. But as far as me going back to church on that church on a full time basis, I just don't think I could do it. I did say earlier we'll never come back. I'm not gonna say that because I probably will come back once in a blue moon, like special services here and there. But I had to even just take them up my group Facebook group today, and that was one of the hardest things, because now unless you like a Facebook friend of me from that church, that's the only way you're gonna know now what's going on with me. And a lot of times, trying to help plan activities for that church, want to volunteer my services. They said they're going to talk to you about it. They never got back to you. Lack of keeping promises and other things were very determining factors of me not coming back. I mean, I don't want to put it out there in a fun lie, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Um, That's why I put other topics. This was the other topic. So this is my quick advice. If you got to make a decision, even a tough decision, first and foremost, when you make a tough decision, no matter what your belief is, whatever your higher power is, whatever you choose to be your higher power, pray to that higher power first and foremost. Second, seek advice from people. Don't just seek advice from anyone. Seek advice from people you feel confident that that advice is going to help you. You don't want just a general, yeah. You got to do what's right, and I like the advice was given. You got to do what's right for you, and outside of pleasing your higher power, that's the next important thing you got to look out for. Outside family is yourself, and that is something. Ooh, that was close there. For I tell you, with only less than 20 to go, these pushes and things are getting more and more aggressive. So if these guys can make 17 more laps, and if we have the big one to the final lap, okay, I can live with that because at least they made it to the end without really being. I hate to use the word dumb. I don't want to cuss, but by morons, then I'll be very happy. Kyle Busch is in 30. And I know Richard Petty said this a lot too. All you can do is do the best you can and put yourself in a position to win and let the circumstances dictate the outcome. I know I'm talking about NASCAR, but in life, all you can do is do the best you can in the situation you are in at the moment, and try to maximize that situation that God puts you in until God tells you it's time to leave. Don't just leave because of an emotional thing. I know a lot of times we do think of emotion, and sometimes we don't sit back and be like, "Well, I need a little more time. I should have thought about it more." But don't do that because that means you'll be living in regret. You don't want to. You don't want to start. You don't want to start. Regretting things because now you be looking back, be like, "Hey, man, what was I thinking?" Uh huh. You don't want to get into that mindset. You want to get into, okay, let me stick to decision. Let me stick to it. And then no matter what, I can live. Well, I'm not saying it's going to be consequences, always be consequences. I can live with the choices and I'll live with the outcome of the choices after In fact, and I think today, I think I'm happy with it. I can live with what's going to happen in the future. Oh, we got the big one. Oh, we got the big one. It's not the big one, but it's big enough now. Ooh, nice save. Um, yeah, we kind of see that coming with all the aggression, the blocking. We knew that was kind of coming. Took out a lot of good content. Oh, Joey Logano, one of the cars that led him some of the most laps all day. And now his race is not saying it's over, but it's in bad shape. It's like Austin Cindric now is leading the most laps. I'll double check that. I know Fox Sports does a really good job breaking down how many people led laps and stuff. So when I do my fantasy league, that's what I use the next day is Fox Sports once everything's up to date, with scoring and stuff. Oh, there goes Ryan Blaney. A lot of the fast forwards are taken out. Even my driver, Chase Elliott, to a degree. He got some damage, but he'll be all right. At least he hit in the spot that's not so damaged. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Shoot. Now it's going to hit go right at the wall. Oh, that was not good. That was a second hit to the wall. Oh, yeah, that light funny. You can't really turn. Ooh. That's a hell of a way to try to fix it. Try to hit the wall again. No, you're doing more damage. What the hell is he doing? This guy's doing a burnout in the middle. Is he allowed to do that? uh, damn it. That's what he just said. He said, "Damn it." I don't know, but that's what he's probably thinking. Oh, they're showing a replay. What happened? It was like I would call this like the big one because they had a 10 car one. This is like the big one too. I think Joey Watrano was trying to make it 3 wide or 4 wide, and he got squeezed. Yeah, I think he tried to either get around Stenhouse or he's trying to get back in line. And by the time that figured that out, that was too late. Blake Chase Elliott got a little damage, but not a lot. I think it's mostly just tires. A little sheet on the right front, maybe just down the right rear, but don't see a lot of damage. I think he'll be good. So this is now they're showing the onboard with Joey Logano. Like he was the principal guy. Oh yeah, I think he got cut off, and I think he was like, I'm not saying he wrecked him on purpose. 47 came down. Oh, I think he was trying to block, and I think at that point he should have just went back up. Oh boy. I think him and Ricky Stenhouse might have a little bit of discussion after this race is over. But it's for the 500. So Kyle Busch. Oh, you got my heart goes out for Kyle Busch. 20, and they forced him behind. Oh, damn. Ryan Blaney's game. Oh, there goes a tire. Ryan Blaney in these Daytona 500s, and at least in the last 5 to 6, like since 2017, it's even mostly been checkers or records. When he does finish, he's usually top 5, top 10 for the most part. But when he doesn't finish, it's usually because of a wreck. And a lot of times it's not his fault. Like this one's not his fault. And it's usually these type of races at Daytona. It's not your fault. You end up in somebody else's stupidity, and then, that pretty much ends your race. So look who we got in the lead right now. It's Corey LaJoy in the 01 part-time Rick Ware Racing car. And I only got 6 minutes left. So as of right now, I don't know. 188 is 12 to go, but I don't know how much longer this course is going to be. It's going to be a little while. They're going to have some cleanup and whatever. And I haven't heard back from the person yet that I'm supposed to be doing the Zoom call soon. So I'll give it a few more minutes. I don't hear back from that person. I'm just going to say, I hate to say screw it, but in a way, I'm going to say screw it. They got to get back to me probably on Tuesday because I'll be busy with a phone call tomorrow talking about raising money for my Strive for Greatness idea. So I can't even I can't wait to talk to them tomorrow. Just again, it's just circumstances um beyond my control, but um oh my god. Okay. All right, you guys have any questions or anything you want to say? We're only about 5 to 7 minutes left in this live, so if you guys want to say something now. Forever hold your peace. No, we're not doing a wedding anytime soon. No, no. Someone want to play jokes on my phone. Did I just hear you ask saying that like you're gonna get married? No. Yeah, where my luck's going with women, I doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. But you never know what God has in store. So I'll still say the optimistic answer. We'll see what happens. If God has somebody special out for me, that's fine. If He doesn't, I might have to start living with the fact that it may not happen, and I might have to be good with it. So it'll be hard, but I'll have to live with it. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it is what it is. Um, um, um. Oh, hi, Aiden. Oh, about took almost 57 minutes. We finally get somebody to say hi on the chat. So that's cool. I'm glad you're here tonight. You just made my night just for saying hello. Um, I'm actually in Florida right now, just in case you're wondering. No, not Daytona. I wish I was at Daytona watching the 500 live. Maybe in a year or two that could happen. But right now, I'm just sitting here watching the 500. So, what are you doing right now? What are you doing tonight? You doing anything fun? Besides hearing me, I don't know if I'm fun or not, but that's your opinion. He's like, no, no, I'm not fun. Or no, you're not doing anything. Let's get that a little bit more clarified. Oh, that this just saw another replay of the crash. Oh no. I know some. I play a five-person fantasy league in NASCAR. I know a couple people are not going to be happy when they start getting their points together tomorrow once everything becomes official. Oh boy, there are going to be some unhappy people. There are going to be some people going to be a little bit behind the eight ball. No pun intended. When we get to Atlanta next week, but still a long season. But some of these guys are not going to be happy. Um, Thank God we're having good weather. I'm gonna check see what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow because now we finished whatever little rain that we got through in my part of Florida. So tomorrow's gonna be 80, 70. Yeah, no, it'll be 75 tomorrow, almost 80 Tuesday, 77 Wednesday, but rain. And then that's where the cool front's supposed to come in on Thursday. Yeah, it's gonna be down to mid 60s and high 40s, low 50s for a low until next Tuesday. So we'll have like the next weekend's gonna be the highest temperature is gonna be 68 degrees. The lowest temperature is gonna be 48. So it's not bad. It's still probably better than some parts of the country you guys are watching from some parts of the world, but for Florida standards, it's a little bit cooler than it should be. So this should be the last little cool front for the winter season, they're saying in Florida. So once we get through this, we'll be practically back to regular scheduled programming for the end of February. It's going to be like mid 70s for a high, about low 60s for a low. So that's about what we should be at this time of year for temperature. Um, I still haven't heard back from the Zoom call person. So we'll just stay online for a few more minutes. Nice to see a couple of y'all. Hi. Let's see. Let's see if I subscribe to this guy's channel. Aiden. No, I'm not. Well, I am now. So Aiden, just to give you a heads up, I'll put in the chat. Aiden. Oops. Subscribe. Yeah, so I just subscribed to your YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, I don't know if you have or have not, you go ahead and subscribe to mine. So one of the things we should be doing as YouTube people, we subscribe to your channel, regardless if you put any content or not. Subscribe to another person's channel. Now help each other grow the channel. I know we as YouTube, we want our channels to grow, which is good. I know that's if you play chess, that's the end game. But at the same time, you should be wanting to help others to grow as just as much. Okay, you want to help others to help you get to those goals, and by doing that, you support other people's channels. Like their stuff, subscribe to it. I may not always agree with the content, but at least I will support it. Say, hey, this guy's trying to grow his audience as much as I am in others. So just because I may not agree or like the topics you always say, but I'll always be cheerleading for the side. Hey, I may not agree with this, but at least you putting your message out there. At least you trying to let people know what you're doing. And that's saying a lot. That's brave. When you put videos out, when I'm doing this is brave. Because how many other people doing this right now, especially with the race going on? There's normally a lot of people normally wait to the end of the races to do live streams. I'm doing it now with 9? We'll be down to 8 laps to go. And it looks like this could be one of the biggest upsets in Daytona 500 history. Corey LaJoy hangs on to win. I'm not saying he is, but he's in a part-time ride. They make fun of his 01 number because supposedly Trump is not don't want pennies no more. I don't know if you heard that or not. There's, how the internet is. Sometimes some people do like fake news to get clickbaits, but there's talks going around that what shit, maybe that might be okay. I don't know why I have it on Chop Chat the whole time. I thought maybe somebody else said something and I missed it. So next time from now when I do lives, I'll make sure it's like live chat. I can watch it. I can read it as I go. But supposedly Trump wants to get rid of the penny. I don't know if anybody has heard that or not. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't always take the internet's word at its word because sometimes people do stuff to get excuse me, is to get clicks, to get likes. But if that is true, he's getting rid of pennies. That is very interesting though. Hold on, I'm just letting somebody know I'm here. So yeah. So if you heard that, let me know in the comments if you heard that. Oops, I can't even spell. I can't even spell. This is pitiful. Um. Oh no. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. My phone went out for a second. Lost that for a second. I gotta go back and fix it. Boo. Wait. Technology can be such a pain in the butt once in a while. Oh, fudge. I hate when that happens. Okay, sometimes I have a quick trigger finger, and now the whole thing doesn't want to. I want to get back to what I had it before the whole The whole thing got messed up. Now it's not letting me do it. It's still enough. It's doing what I gotta do, but I gotta keep it on this view. Oh, what happened to Bubba? He got shuffled back. Oh hey Rob, how you doing? Let me choose something real fast. Okay, I'm just doing something while I'm doing that. He got shuffled back. I think he was trying to make a move, and then you know how these drafting races are. You make a move to a lane, and you don't have much help. You get shuffled back. So, and there was a mini big one. They had a Ken Carlec about 10, 15 minutes ago. He didn't get much damage from it. I think he missed it, but oh, well, based on my time it's going, they said there's another caution. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just because the way the NASCAR's going is on my phone is at least 10 to 15 seconds ahead of what's going on. So I don't know why there's a caution. I guess we're about to find out. I don't see nothing. Oh, oh, Christopher Bell. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got guys shut down. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, he took a lick. I hope he's all right. That dude just went flying. That was Lion Priest, man. He went upside down. I thought they fixed that, but I figure since it's restricted plate racing is one of those inevitable ones. Ooh, that sucked. Like I said, I hope he's all right. Oh, hey, Lloyd G. Yes. I was just about to get off, but I was waiting for this person to do a Zoom call. They were late, so I don't know why the guy put on the window net. Oh yes, my love to you too. Oh, hold on, I gotta write a message. Rob, you still there? Hold on. Just subscribe. Oh, you saw it too? Yeah, I hope he's all right too, because that looked kind of scary. To okay. Yeah, they're showing the replay now. That was crazy. Even Christopher Bell got some air, but his wasn't as bad as the rebound. Oh, whoever's in the 41. Oh, that's Cole Custer. And oh yeah, he got launched off the 43. Then Bubba got away with it. Chase got a little damage, but right there on the back. Oh, he got sandwiched. Oh, fudge. Oh, I thought we missed it. They got a little damage, but not. Oh, this is a scary view. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, it's okay. I understand, Lloyd. I'm not gonna be on here much longer either because they now just went to red. I'm not trying to do the rest of the stream on a red flag because I don't know how long it's gonna take before they fix it. So you guys gonna have to watch the ending without me. Because I'm gonna give it like another 5 to 7 more minutes and I'm out. Because I gotta message this person to see if they're gonna still do that Zoom call tonight. Going to get going. Okay. Thank you, Lloyd, for coming for the few minutes. Thank you. Yeah, go study. I'm gonna do another live stream probably next month, maybe right around St. Patrick's Day ish. As of right now, unless something changes. But I'll keep you posted. But have a good night. God bless you. My love to you, my dear friend. And then oh, you leaving? Oh, you guess Aiden's telling goodbye. No, I'm not leaving yet, but I know she just has a very busy schedule, and for her to take a few minutes out of the time to do that means a lot for me. So let me see why I keep. No. Here we go. Oh no, Aiden, I'm not leaving yet. I still got about 5 minutes. Good. I was working. Okay. I got a friend. My friend, one of my friends is a Lyft driver, so they just got done for the day. Oh my gosh, man, that car got launched. That camera's destroyed. Oh, now they're showing the in-car view of this. Oh, if y'all watching this on Fox, oh my goodness. Geez, I haven't seen that good of a takeoff since I was on my airplane coming back from Kansas City, Kansas to back to Florida a few weeks ago. That's some hang time. Michael Jordan would be impressed with that much hang time. I'm just kidding. But oh my goodness. Whose car was that? That was another car. Looks like it got destroyed. I can't see the number, but that car got destroyed. Oh, there goes Christopher Bell. Might have been Christopher Bell. He got two wheels off the ground. Hit William. Oh, he missed William Byron. Oh, hit Kyle Lawson. Oh, Lawson's about Daniel Suarez. Eric Jones is trying to get out of the way. That's a scary sight. When you got a car upside down in the air right next to you, you don't want to be the guy who actually hits the dude. It comes back on the banking, then it flipped over again. Thank God more of the back end got the wall and a little piece of the catch fence, but oh my goodness. Ugh. That kind of reminds me of the Michael McDowell crash last year. So if his didn't go upside down, his was more in the air like this, kind of vertical and went to the wall. His went like went back, flipped over again, and he was sliding on the apron. So I hope he's okay. I see they're talking about the car. I'm assuming he's got out and went to the infield care center, which is mandatory. Everybody has to do that. That's one of the scariest crashes I've seen at Daytona in the last few years, for sure. That's up there with the Harrison Burton crash of 2022. Not a lot of big hits the last 2 years, but it's not as bad as the Lion Newman one of 2020, but that was pretty bad. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? What's up, man? Oh yeah, well, now they're having a red flag of the Daytona 500, so that's crazy. Now they're showing the replay of the Christopher Bell, because he was the one, the first one that started. Let's see, he's getting on Cindric. Oh, he got hit from behind. Oh, ooh. So some of these hits are violent. People don't realize oh, there was another hit. Oh, he's just come out the banking, but that's still some violent hits. If you ever watch NASCAR or any type of auto racing, don't think these people, when you hit walls, even though it's a safer barrier, it's not concrete anymore, it still hurts. He almost hit that thing head on. And he hit Ryan Preece in a way that flipped the car. Who's going to win? Right now they got Danny Hammer in the lead. He's going for his fourth. I'll have to go back to timing and scoring because I don't know why it's not letting me do the raw. Oh, I got it. The raw feed. I got it. So right now the top 10 as of the red flag is Danny Hamlin in first. Austin Cindric second. Cole Custer third. Larry Herbst fourth. Corey LaJoy fifth. Alex Bowman sixth. John Hunter Nemechek 7th, Austin Dillon 8th, Chase Briscoe 9th, William Byron 10th. And Bubba Wallace is they're saying 12, but I think he moved up to 11th. Him and Eric Joseph's spot is getting on the review. But I think that's gonna be a top 10 or 11. Out of that, I would like to be the leader. The way these drafting races go recently, they showing when Priest went upside down and doing the July race a couple years back. That was a scarier crash than this, but this one was pretty bad too. Right now, Toyota's in first, 2 Fords. There's 2 Toyotas and 3 Fords in the top 5. and then there's 3 Chevrolets and 2 Toyotas in the second half of the top 10, and there's 2 Toyotas 11 and 12. Well, that's before they reset the field, so who knows? Like I said, I think Bubba Wallace going to end up being 11 because Aaron Jones got enough damage. He's going to be a little while in the pits. If it was me, I would pick Danny Hamlin. I'm not saying I want to be a front runner, but it just for the time being, it makes the most sense. Especially a guy who won 3 out of the last 10 Daytona 500s. And he's also could have won another 1 or 2 before then. So if I had to pick, I'm not. What the hell? He's not right there. I'm more of a Chase Elliott fan. Oh, that's the Pascal. Let me see something. Hold on. Why are you doing that? I don't know why is that. All right. I can just check some of my computer real fast. Don't mind me. I had to go through my folders. Hold on. I can't find it right now. I'll have to deal with it later. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to drop off a little bit earlier than I would like because I have to get to my Zoom call now because it looks like it's ready to go. But I want to thank you guys for coming on to the live stream because it looks like it's going back on the green. I need to get this meeting done tonight. So thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm just gonna check something. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to do like 10 things at once. Okay, no, that's my fault. Okay, so if you're new here, I'm glad you came. Subscribe. We're gonna be doing another live stream, probably on St. Patrick's Day ish. We're gonna try to do at least one live stream a month, and we'll go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed the NASCAR race. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Since my driver Chase Elliott's out of it now, a part of me would like to see Bubba Wallace wins it just because it'll be a cool story. But I think more likely Danny Hamlin's gonna win it, in my opinion. So you guys have a good night. God bless y'all. And for Aiden and the other guy was here earlier, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you guys can see what's coming soon and then go from there. Okay, you guys have a good night. God bless you. Bye.